वेलकम बैक गाइस। हम लोग वापस आ चुके हैं हॉगवर्ट्स लीगेसी को लेके, जहाँ पे हम लोग एंशिएंट मैजिक के सीक्रेट्स को रिवील करने के लिए हम लोग मिशंस कर रहे थे। अब हम लोग वापस वो मिशंस कंटिन्यू करते हैं। तो चलो चलते हैं गेम की तरफ। मुझे लग रहा होगा कि आप लोगों को वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक। पिछले वाला अगर आप लोगों ने देखा होगा तो फिर शायद आप लोगों को कहानी समझ में आ गई होगी कि अभी हम लोग कहाँ तक पहुँचे, और शायद से थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी पिछले वाले वीडियो पे, क्योंकि लास्ट वाला पार्ट शायद वो नहीं हुआ था वीडियो, क्योंकि थोड़ा दिक्कत हो गई थी ओबीएस की, तो कट हो गया। तो लास्ट वाले पे वैसे कुछ था नहीं, बस एक सिंपल सा वो क्वेस्ट था, मतलब ट्रायल था। वो एंशिएंट मैजिक वाला सेकंड ट्रायल था। उसमें बस जो पहला हम लोग बॉस को मारे थे ना हम लोग, जो फर्स्ट ट्रायल पे, तो वही सेम बॉस सेकंड ट्रायल में भी था। तो उसको हम लोगों ने हराया और सेकंड ट्रायल कंप्लीट किया। तो अब चलते हैं थर्ड ट्रायल की तरफ। अब थर्ड ट्रायल क्या है, कैसे निकालना है, क्या है, सब सीक्रेट्स को रिवील करना है। चलो चलते हैं अब सीधा गेम की तरफ। चलो ठीक है, अगर बस ठीक है चलो।
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I'd wager Ravenclaw Tower has some of the best views in the castle. Someone saw a hippo.
Revelio. The portraits in the castle don't always have something interesting. I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night, but it... bed.
High wing! Go! Past the high wing! High wing! Go! This looks intriguing. Confringo! Revelio. Arrest them. Oh, no, you don't. Arrest them. I'll look after you. Revelio. Arrest them. Revelio. Arrest them. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Revelio.
Has your brain been infested with fundaments? That could have got us killed.
On another adventure, are we?
Faster, High Wing! Let's go! Come on, High Wing! High Wing! Go! Slow down now. There we go. Revelio. Arrest them. Assignment's all finished.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all.
I take it you're ready
I
to...
completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell the exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
colleague would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
This place has seen better days.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Still smoking. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Here. Waste of time.
That's the troll you are! How come I always draw the short straw?
Revelio. Patricius Totalis. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's it. Lightfoot, it's the word.
Revelio.
I swear there's something. Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Patricius Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them.
Patricius Totalis. Revelio.
Who's there?
Patricius Totalis. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Amora. right. I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
What's that? I've seen spinning.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you? You're afraid.
I'll check your pockets. Right there. Back for more. Regular nothing though.
Never been a fan of vegetables.
You should never have done it. The lamb.
Let's play and pray, shall we? No one takes one of my own. It's the kind of it. Careful not to get hit. You won't escape again.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before...
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Away, Highwing! Away!
No need to race now, my friend.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
Trusted ally and friend.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have
Revelio.
So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio. Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this.
Quiz?
Some people call...
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things, well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. And I won't be giving...
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm...
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that...
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power...
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. Who published the law?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was... One of the principal accept...
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts...
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouth,
The Pyrenees.
no, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Grey.
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was Amoten.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it Could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to... Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Over here.
I remember our meet, but this is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly. That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I can't memorize 10 magical herbs.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Watch your step out here. Find him there. You are postponing the inevitable. Find it!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Accio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any...
A schematic? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Revelio.
We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Only following orders. Leave the someone else's
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Arrest them.
Over here!
Descendo!
Arrest them. Confringo.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building
Revelio.
something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at a brick house. Who's that? You're weak, human. Was that your bet? You're like a bottom. You won't stop me.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Strike.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You won't survive!
I won't rest.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Revelio.
Gods. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio. Revelio Totalis. Revelio.
What's that? Who's there? Next time I see Fig or that student, I'm not your best
How nice of you. Let me down at once!
Easily knife.
One less human to one. Best the likes of me. Your spells glance off You're making this too easy. Let's get this over. Get it. Missed me.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Yes, of course. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Bombarder! Confringo! Accio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood. I'll... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo. Confringo.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation
Confringo! Defender! Also!
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio!
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Wingardium Leviosa!
हाँ तो गाइस आज हम लोग यही एंड करते हैं, ठीक है। अब हम लोग अगले वीडियो पे कंटिन्यू करेंगे फिर, ठीक है। फिर मिलते हैं आप लोग से बहुत जल्द हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी के साथ।
Wingardium Leviosa! Defender! Wingardium Leviosa!
ठीक है, तब चलो मिलते हैं अगली बार नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए बने रहिए, साथ देने के लिए रुके रहिए। और हाँ, अगर आप लोग को वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कर देना, सब्सक्राइब कर देना, ठीक है। फिर मिलते हैं हम लोग। टिल देन टेक केयर, बाय बाय।